Aber gut. Ist vielleicht auch ganz gut so, dass wir momentan eh nicht zusammenfinden. Aktuell.
Ja, theoretisch könnten wir jetzt, weil ich glaube, dass wenn ich jetzt quasi schreibe, quasi sagt so, "Hä, was? Echt? Cool."
Ja, aber also, nee, also, effektiv gesehen bringt es wirklich nichts. Weder für mein Gemüt noch für eure Ränge.
Die Ränge, mein Rang ist mir zumindest jetzt im Moment eigentlich komplett scheißegal. Ich glaube auch eher weniger, dass ich jetzt die Season noch den Rang bekomme, den ich eigentlich wollen würde.
Granted.
So. Von dem her ist mir da eigentlich sowas von Rotze egal. Weil warum soll ich auf was hinarbeiten, was ich jetzt sowieso nicht mehr erreichen kann? Oder was unwahrscheinlich ist zu erreichen.
Zugegeben.
Ach ja.
Ich muss mich hier muten. So. Das ist auch Matras. Was ist dann Mahamata und was ist Maramatra?
I'm serious. You should let me come with you. Or, if not me, then at least find some mercenaries to join you.
A large group moves too slowly. Speed is what we need to catch a fugitive like him.
But
That's enough. Proceed as planned. We have to get him on the first try.
yes, General Mahamatra.
Gibt's ein Problem?
Nothing major. A scholar made a prohibited device and fled the academia with it. We're already in pursuit. We've decided to act discreetly to avoid alarming the general public.
Klingt, als würdest du allein gehen?
Affirmative. The plan is all set. Other Matra will prepare the trap, and I will go alone and drive him into it. He's cunning. He's already outwitted multiple Matra tracking him, and some sustained significant injuries. But he won't escape this time.
Ich weiß, dass du nicht versagen wirst, Zaino. Du machst das schon.
Don't worry. I'm just scaring a cowardly little jackal. It'll jump into the trap on its own. If it resists, then the sands will claim it. It's fine. I handle cases like this all the time. There won't be any surprises.
Nicht einmal ein einziger Witz. Ich kann nicht sagen, dass ich mich an diese Seite von dir schon gewöhnt habe.
Sorry. Inspiration eludes me for now. I'll be sure to tell you a good one once I get back.
Dead Serious Zaino ist gruselig. Puh. Wo sollten wir hin? Ach ja, nach Aro Village, ne?
Okay. Und dann lasse ich die mal spielen, gell?
Viel Spaß in Minecraft.
Danke, ich glaube nicht, dass ich heute so lange Minecraft spielen werde. Ich werde dann noch irgendwie was anderes finden, was ich spielen kann. Aber gut. Alles klar.
Bitte fehlt alleine.
Nee. So voll bin ich nicht.
Kann nicht. Schönen Abend noch.
Jo, die auch. Ciao, ciao.
Bye, bye. Gucken, ob ich mir heute Abend vielleicht noch Solo-Queue reinpfeife oder nicht. Für Rainbow. So, wir waren beim Event. Hier ist es nicht Aro Village. Geht's halt nach Gandhar. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal dem Auftrag nach.
Tainari's place. Tainari's place. Ah! Here it is!
Ha.
Sino! Sethos! Looks like the whole gang's here. Oh, and Layla's here too! But, oh, she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Lange nicht gesehen, Leute. Ist bei euch alles in Ordnung?
Ah, Paimon, traveler. It's good to see you.
Hi.
I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies.
Kein Problem, ist in Ordnung?
Ah, no need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense. I'll let you two explain the situation.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
Ja, das klingt nicht von
That's
Layla.
all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head. Still dizzy. The moons. The moons. Exactly how many are there?
Monde?
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
Well, the good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling to himself, but he's more or less back to normal now. Sorry, I should give you some context first, huh? We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then, this way.
Mich ärgert immer noch, dass er ein Bogenschütze ist, aber egal. Ich mag ihn.
Something strange is going on.
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
Wenn weder die echte Layla noch die Schlafwandlungs-Layla reagieren können, ist das schon schwierig. Wo zum Fick bist du, Sethos? Warum da?
Who did the Ajalenok not offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jur.
fuck?
Still musing about Aji Laynok nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done.
Ich mag Witze. Das zu wiederholen hilft nicht. Du musst die Worte in Datteln umsetzen.
Don't encourage him.
Well, sorry for interrupting the Aji Lenok talk, buddy. Next time, just say, Aji, hey knock.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Ashulenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jur, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jur?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jur? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of this.
Ach, werde ich das?
Might as well join since you're here, am I right?
I didn't sign anything.
Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do.
Ist das
I
so?
bet on it.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago, when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Azulenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Azulenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Azulenok nuts."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Azulenok nuts."
Du hast einen Mann erwähnt. Weißt du, wer das war?
I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat? How?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Aji Lenok nuts.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Aji Lenok nuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier.
Du meinst wegen der Anzahl der Monde?
Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Aji Lenok nuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night? That's about as foreign as it gets.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Azulenok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh. I guess.
Azulenok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Aji Lenok nut. No, sir.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to Layla then?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and...
Und habt ihr Layla in einem ähnlichen Zustand vorgefunden?
Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that something is seriously wrong with that place. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area. Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here just in time.
Na, es hört sich so an, als ob ihr jene Hilfe bräuchtet, die ihr bekommen könnt.
That's for sure. But there's another reason I want Sino and Tainari involved in this. Because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Ajalay nuts butted in and I... Right. Yes. The cat. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula who still endure. I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice referring to me? Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
Tula.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of origin. And the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens in the desert, it's my job to get to the bottom of it. But it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race. And I'm not leaving any of them out.
Gute Idee, ich bin dabei.
See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about Jer's situation. Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on Miss Layla.
Ja, schauen wir mal, wie es der Kleinen jetzt geht.
There are records in the Temple of Silence that speak of the ancient desert people's love of raising cats. Perhaps I encountered some ancestral cat spirit, long since passed on.
Ja, maybe. The fuck you talking about, Paimon? Gibt's eine kleine Sidequest?
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
It's fine. I'm much better now, thanks. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days, so pretty much back to normal. Whoa. That's your normal?
Das Thema hatten wir schon. Ja, ist es. Bei dem großen Wettbewerb der Schulen haben wir sie ja kennengelernt, wie sie eigentlich drauf ist.
Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier. Oh, and, I'm sorry. Huh? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No, I just mean, I think I'm about to disappoint you.
The fuck?
My head was kinda muddled earlier, but I still heard your conversation. I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, and I want to help. But, I really don't remember anything.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but other than that, I'm okay. It's just, all I remember are those words. Everything else is a total blank. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. The same phrase playing over and over again in my mind. How many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from memory loss too?
Not really. His memories are blurry, but there aren't huge gaps like this.
Ich wiederhol's nochmal. Layla hat eine Schizophrenie. Quasi. Und die Schizophren wird wach, wenn sie effektiv einschläft.
He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tuletula, and hearing a cat lead him to the exit.
A cat.
Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I think so. It was so soft. I thought I was imagining things.
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while escaping the ruin is consistent. A single sentence repeating in your heads, and the faint sound of a cat.
Still not a lot to go off of.
Agreed.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla? No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because I was sleepwalking at the time. Sometimes, my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing, or places I don't remember going. I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even know how it happened. But I don't want my personal circumstances clouding your judgment. So I, just wanted to mention that.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you for telling us. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Granted. Bin ich ganz bei Tanari. Setz dich nicht zu sehr unter Druck, leider.
Okay. Then could I come too? I have to know what happened to me back there.
Sure,
gut.
but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape before we head out. If your condition isn't stable enough before then, we'll have to figure out something else.
Of course. No problem.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be alright in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something.
Es ist gerechtfertigt, aber zugegeben, der heißt nicht Elhatham. Elhatham kann die Wüste nicht ab. Kann er nicht. Tanari kann sie schon.
Call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors, I want to figure out what's going on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back home.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Let's meet in 2 days like we agreed. Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime. See you in a couple days.
Bye.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest, I can arrange a room for you to stay in.
No need. I've asked enough of you as it is. Besides, I feel a lot better. I should make it back to my dorm, no problem.
You sure? Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleepwalking along the way.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine, adjusting my stargazing schedule, things like that. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some rest.
I'm not so sure that's...
Ach komm, ich hätte dafür sorgen, dass sie halt zur Ruhe kommt.
a much better idea. Thank you, Traveler. Of course, if anything starts to feel off, come back for a checkup right away.
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh, is that so? And here I thought it was an in-taste-to-know issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so now it's time for puns, huh?
Oh, brother, not this again.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then
Then?
you'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta pipe down.
Ah!
This is getting more insufferable by the second.
Danke.
Put a sock in it already, please.
Ja, Paimon, ich werde dafür sorgen, dass es ernst wird.
Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
Na dann, tschüss alle zusammen. Ich werde leider auf Layla aufpassen. Und auf Paimons geistige Gesundheit.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to stay sane.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice, Traveler.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally, someone to share the load.
You know what? Akale's helping out the academia, but I haven't had the chance to check on her. Why don't you do me a favor and go do that?
Hold on. I thought you were having me over for dinner.
Am Ende des Tages.
It seems your joke...
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Hold on.
Am Ende des Tages vergiss nicht, du hast noch Albedo. Mit den Flachwitzen. Und ich meine, es gibt noch wen anders, der den gleichen Humor teilt wie seiner, aber mir fällt er gerade nicht ein. Spontan? Inazuma? Irgendwie sowas? Oder doch Natlan? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Waren wir lange nicht mehr hier. Willst du von mir? Oh, wir kriegen Cola. Das ist cool. Pharoson Bomber. Okay. Okay. Ach.
Moons. Azulinac nuts. Moons. Azulinac nuts. Are the moons going nuts?
Einmal bitte. Hör mal auf. Bei dem Gemurmel schlafe ich noch ein.
Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too! She can't stop thinking about those two things! Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. But how? Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over for a quick pick-me-up?
Hm. Irgendwas scheint mit Layla nicht in Ordnung zu sein.
Sorry. I feel kinda tired all of a sudden.
Wait! Is it because of all Paimon's muttering just now? Oh, sorry. The coffee will be Paimon's treat, okay?
Auch wenn wir so großzügig.
Hey! You make it sound like Paimon's stingy or something!
Ja.
Well, she'll just have to show you her true colors. Yeah, starting now. You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Paimon's gonna get us some snacks and coffee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere in the meantime.
She's pushing herself again as always.
Du bist die andere Layla, oder?
Saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence, but I didn't have any other options.
Ist schon in Ordnung. Für mich bist du auch Layla.
Well, that's true. So, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill in the gaps in her memory.
Hab ich's doch gewusst. Du warst aktiv, als das mit euch geschah. Ja, wer hätte es gedacht?
That's right. Layla was already in bad shape, stressing about her new study topic, focusing on the stars instead of her surroundings. By the time she realized the danger she was in, it was too late. Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Wasn't expecting that. Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately. She hasn't been paying attention to her surroundings. But why would quicksand lead to a place like this? Well, all in all, looks like a common desert ruin. Guess there's nothing to do but try to find a way out. Oh, Layla, what have you gotten yourself into this time?
Schon kind of cute. Knock knock. Apparently not. Geben mir ein Ordo Favonio-Schwert? Bild. Plus das Set? Okay. Das kann man machen. Also weiß nicht, 7 Favonio-Schwert. Ist nicht so ein Fan von, ne? Meine Layla aus. Noch dabei. Okay, ich bin auch nicht besser. Der Flöte. Oh boy. Hallo? Hallo? Da ist eine Tür. Nicht. Und vor mir.
I think this door can be opened using the device next to it.
Hallo?
Just like I thought.
Hallo?
What was that? My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it. What's going on? It's too much. I don't understand. The ground is... Where am I? It's spinning.
Also ich war voll von an der Wand anlehnen und zu gucken so.
How many moons are there in the sky? How many moons are there in the sky? Okay, information isn't rushing into my brain anymore. That's good. How many moons are there in the sky? My head hurts, but there are no more dark spots in my vision, and I can see in front of me. Still, how many moons are there in the sky? What's going on? The same thought keeps popping into my head. What does it mean? How many moons are there in the sky? Isn't there just one?
Ja.
A cat? I think there was one earlier, too. I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. But what is it doing here? How many moons are there? No! Stop it! Does it want me to follow its cries? Well, it's not like I've got other options. Come on, Layla. You can do this.
How many moons are there in the sky? Okay.
And so, I followed the cat's cries to find my way out. It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up.
Damit hätten wir alles. Das klingt sehr ähnlich wie das, was mit dir passiert ist.
Thinking back, it all started when I touched that device. I've heard fellow students talk about it before. How the desert is full of objects that do strange things. Sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience, but other times devices like that can cause massive trouble.
Das kann ich gut nachvollziehen.
Of course. I forgot how much adventuring experience you have.
Yep.
Still, carrying an umbrella doesn't mean you can't get soaked, so just be careful and stay away from unknown devices.
Danke für den Ratschlag.
No need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. You need to be safe so she can be safe. Well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, and just in time. Your coffee's here.
Traveler? A little help over here?
Als du siehst, wie Paimon versucht, das Gleichgewicht zu halten, eilst du zu ihr, um ihr zu helfen. Als du dich umdrehst, reibt sich Layla verschlafen die Augen.
Did I fall asleep?
Nur ganz kurz, Paimon ist hervorragend im Hypnotisieren. Wenn sie da ist, fangen alle an zu gehen.
Wow! Paimon didn't even know she had such an impressive skill. Ha! Does that mean since Paimon bought this coffee, it will just make you sleepier?
A beverage that puts people to sleep. Better saved for work hours, I think.
What? So you can nap on the job? Who does that? Huh? Oh.
Na, Pärchen?
Beep boop. Oops. Oh, hey, Kame. Nice to see you. Oh, and you too, Marak.
Hi Leute. Das wird eine richtige Versammlung.
Sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. Hmm? Miss Layla, you don't look so good. Is everything all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I was sleeping just now, so I'm still a bit...
Ah, I see. And we woke you, didn't we? I'm sorry. We shouldn't have been so loud.
No, you didn't. I didn't mean it like that. So sorry.
Als leitender Rektor ist helfen da ein bisschen...
You just got here.
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. See if I care. Well, looks like I get you to myself.
Erzählen wir ihm jetzt was
It's been a
Falsches?
while, hasn't it? How have you been?
Ach so, wie immer.
So, a busy life of adventuring for you, and a busy life of academics for Miss Layla, is that right? Oh, is something wrong?
Nur ein paar Schwierigkeiten in der Wüste, sonst nichts.
Ah, the desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. And from the look on your faces, I'm guessing this problem's not resolved?
Nope.
Don't force yourself to talk about it, of course. But I've worked on several projects in the desert before, so if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
No, I don't have anything to hide. It's just complicated, so explaining might take time.
Ah, well, lucky for us, I've got that in spades.
Yes, you have been quite sedentary recently.
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you. And, might I add, you do way less work than me.
I do the amount of work that is required of me.
Ah, yes, you and your stellar work ethic. The stuff of legends.
Eher Streit. Eher Streit.
Now look what you've
Eher
done.
Streit.
I've lost my train of thought. Where were we?
The problem in the desert.
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now? Mature, very mature.
Continue, Miss Layla. I'm curious as to how this incident unfolded.
What did I tell you?
Streit.
This one
Ihr
doesn't have enough
Streit.
to do.
Alright. Well,
Du klärst Layla, hilf ihm, okay, Kavi, was passiert ist. Natürlich lässt du den Teil über die andere Layla aus. Als er das Wort Treibsand hört, schaut Kavi besorgt rein.
Could you still use some extra hands on this investigation team of yours?
huh? You want to join, Mr. Covey?
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. While Hatham's expertise in ancient languages could be helpful too. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends, and friends are supposed to help each other out.
Granted.
Wait, I'm involved in this now?
Oh, please, I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious. We couldn't stop you from joining if we tried.
Well, you've got me there. Besides... this suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chance to volunteer for a while now. I imagine...
You imagine?
mechanical life forms might also feel homesick from time to time.
Huh. Now that you mention it, Marak's core was a component sourced from the desert.
That could prove useful.
You're sure you want to come with us? It could be dangerous.
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important to count on friends at times like these.
Wir wissen eure Hilfe echt zu schätzen.
Our pleasure. It's a plan, then.
Abfahrt. Ja, die Richtung zeigen, genau. Wir planen noch eine Weile miteinander und Layla ist wieder gut gelaunt.
All right, we'll head back to our place to get ready. This one hasn't been on a trip in a while. Chances are, he doesn't even remember how to pack a suitcase.
I'm not worried. It'll get done. Somehow.
Would it kill you to help every once in a while?
I do help. It's called moral support.
Oh, of course. And I am ever so grateful.
Goodbye, you three.
We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, and Kaveh, your coffee beans. You were too busy glaring at Alhaitham, you almost forgot them.
Well, we're pretty close to the academia now. I should be fine from here.
Ist das so?
Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. I feel much better now.
Kaffee ist ja ganz toll, aber du brauchst doch Schlaf, Layla.
Right. I'll follow the doctor's orders. Or try to, at least. With the blessing of the stars, I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
Right. Gut, da wir 2 Tage warten sollen, würde ich mal sagen, auf eine Aru Village und gucken uns mal den Blödsinn da an, den ich da gefunden habe. Mal gucken, ob wir auf Cola treffen oder nicht.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
Hi, Cola.
Welcome to the home base of the Fieldwise Center.
Hi.
As you can see, the core projects are already up and running, so we can get to work at any time. Huh. This feels like one of those places light novels talk about. You know, the adventuring hubs where rookies gather to take quests and stuff. Oh, and almost like a school festival at the same time, with everyone getting together to learn and then forming teams to hone their skills. It's so exciting!
Ja, ich bin so bereit. Was hast du denn für Kurzerzählungen gelesen, Paimon?
Well, this place isn't quite as decked out as a school festival, but Master Tainari said the academia plans to be generous with the resources. Anyway, before students and researchers head out on dangerous field missions, they can come here for advice and emergency training. We even have professionals on staff that can join their teams to serve as guides or safety personnel.
Yeah, you can think of it like a forward operating base, equal parts theoretical training and field practice.
Guten Tag, Amber. Was machst du hier?
We'll familiarize new recruits with potential challenges in the wild and take them through drills, so there's no reason to panic during the real thing.
Ich meine, zugegeben, du bist die beste Freundin von Cola, ne? Aber... Hä?
Amber, you're here too?
Bekommt unsere Kundschafterin jetzt neue Verantwortungsbereiche? Du hast wirklich beeindruckende Verstärkung bekommen, Cola.
Surprised? I know I was.
Okay.
I'm off duty right now, so I was planning to just drop in on Kali for a bit. But I didn't realize how busy she'd be. I'm not the type of person to sit around and watch, so I decided to be her assistant.
Sorry, Amber. I didn't mean to put you to work during your time off.
Don't worry about it. A little relaxation balanced out with some fulfilling work is a great vacation in my book. Plus, I've learned a whole bunch of stuff too. And I got to see the Traveler in Paimon again. I mean, it just keeps getting better.
Ooh.
We should have a giant feast once we're done here. How does that sound?
Ja, wieso nicht?
A feast with the first friend we met in Sumerus and the first friend we met on our whole journey. Oh, that sounds just about as awesome as a giant plate of sticky honey roast.
Gut, dann fangen wir doch gleich an. Lass uns hart arbeiten, damit wir hier noch härter feiern können.
All right, down to business then.
Abfahrt.
Kale and I are in charge of the Scouting Speedsters project. The focus is using devices and machines to pass through hazardous areas, survey terrain, and get details on potential threats.
Plus, Amorta research indicates that during dangerous situations, having the support of an adorable companion can help set adventurers' minds at ease and prevent excess nerves.
So, we took inspiration from Cullen Anba and Baron Bunny to create 2 scouting devices that are both adorable and useful. Cullen Anbot and Bar Drone Bunny. So far, feedback has been pretty positive.
Once we've collected enough data, the academia will continue to refine the scouting buddies and release even more designs. A bunch of Kulanambas and Baron Bunnies running around the wilderness? What is that gonna look like?
Aussehen wird. Ohne Zweifel wird es ein Anblick sein, der die Seele beruhigt.
Plus, with you to guide our 2 little scouts, we'll be able to obtain some great data. Once you have a more complete understanding of the Fieldwise Center, you should come test them out. Now come with me. I'll introduce you to the other consultants.
Oh yeah, the lady with the greenish blue hair also has a super adorable device over there. But it does something completely different than our scouting buddies. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action.
Oh hey! Another familiar face!
Lass mich raten, Slimebomber.
Let's go say hi.
Wenn ich von der Statue ausgehe. Lady Farusan, was geht?
It's really that popular. The internal locomotion mechanism is clever enough, and the execution on the terrain recognition, remote control, and weight detection modules isn't bad. But the appearance... it might as well be a doll for a child. No, this won't do.
Madam Farzan, great news! Paimon agreed to join. The Field Licensor just leveled up big time, huh? Hello, Madame Farazan. We're here to help.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Excellent job, Kale. Snagging 2 top experts with undeniable adventuring expertise. Now the League won't be able to say a word, no matter what kind of feedback I give. Now tell me, what do you think of this puzzle, pal?
Oh, it looks just like you.
Er vermittelt mir ein sicheres und angenehmes Gefühl.
It's a collaboration between my juniors in the Haravatat Darshan, the Puzzlers League, and the Synopsium on Ruin mechanisms. Clearly, the technological aspect is quite advanced. But the appearance... it couldn't be more childish. You should have seen Anise, defending this design choice with more passion than her thesis. Young people these days. Far too obsessed with making things cute.
Paimon kinda likes it. Kali and Amber were just saying how cute companions can help adventurers stay calm. With a dog that looks like you by her side, Paimon thinks she could go adventuring in a super dark ruin and not even get scared.
Well, that line of thinking does have merit. And I suppose choosing this particular appearance is a sign of their respect. For me. Still, there are adventurers who place greater emphasis on reliability and technical composition. People like that don't just want their devices to be able to survive an avalanche, but to look the part. And for their appearance to reflect the high-tech composition. The fluffiness of this puzzle pal, on the other hand, doesn't give the impression it would be a reliable or formidable device. The appearance may even be distracting.
Nah.
Now picture this. A thick metal casing, square in shape, with a matte finish and openings to showcase the complex technical composition. That would have much more visual impact. I'm the perfect example of this. I have a youthful appearance, and so people question me on occasion. If I had a head of white hair instead, things would be different.
Really? Then, you want Paimon to talk to them? She has white hair.
What? No! That's not the same thing.
I didn't realize you had such strict views about this, Madame Farazan.
Ich finde, er sieht gut aus, wie er ist. Vielleicht können wir uns das quadratische Modell für nächstes Mal merken.
Huh? So, even you prefer this version? Well, if that's what you really think, then fine. You'll have to come back and test it out on some puzzles, Traveler. I'll rate your effectiveness in using the device and come up with a user manual based on your performance.
Ist schon cute.
As for improvements to its appearance, long-term observation is required, so I'll put that aside for now.
Ich werde mein Bestes geben. Ich werde das Beste aus den Fähigkeiten des Rätselkumpels rausholen.
I've already selected a few of the most suitable domains, so we can begin the puzzle-solving process at any time.
Thanks, Madame Farazan. I'm just gonna take the Traveler and Paimon to see the final project. But it shouldn't take long.
Don't worry, Kale. You're the one in charge here. Just make sure to pace yourself. Once things calm down, come over to see me and we'll have a nice chat. I'll even treat you to some snacks from back in my day.
Snacks? Paimon's in! Paimon's in!
Thank you, Madame Farazan. I'll bring a few boxes of floral tea as well.
Go on now. Do me proud.
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security Division.
Ja.
Thanks to General Mahamatra Sino, we've been able to bring Dia on as the instructor and Candace as the coordinator. They're putting together a combat test right now, but they should be back soon.
Hey, looking for us? Guess we showed up right on cue then. Wait, the Traveler and Paimon are joining as well? That makes things a whole lot easier.
Ne, Trainingssession. Mhm, ist klar.
Sorry for keeping you waiting, everyone. But we managed to bring back some good intel.
Intel? Huh. This is starting to sound intense.
Das klingt nach den Vorbereitungen auf einen großen Kampf. Planen wir etwa irgendeinen Angriff oder so?
Of course. What better way to protect the students than to sweep through the desert and rid it of all potential dangers? Not a bad plan, right? You in?
Ich sowieso immer.
Not the best time for jokes, Dia. Besides, when it comes to striking down danger, the Traveler is a man on a mission. He might take you up on that offer.
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, even if the Traveler worked non-stop, that could still take years. You'd have to stop
True.
traveling. Oh, Paimon doesn't even want to think about that.
Die Wüste ist einfach zu groß. Wer weiß, wie viele Feinde dort warten.
Time would be the least of our problems. Some dangers aren't visible to the naked eye, like the scorpions burrowed underground, or the terrifying raptors sleeping in the trees. You can't get rid of them until they jump out to attack you.
Ach,
For situations like these, we'd have to combine Madame Farason's recommendations with Amber's approach to scouting, calculating our chances of encountering enemies and our expected operation times.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Cool
Pencils
down.
Everyone. That was just a joke.
The Security Division's goal is a lot simpler, actually. We're just here to ensure that fieldwork teams include trained combat personnel. Some of this work has been entrusted to the Blazing Beasts and other mercenaries, but members of investigation teams who pass the combat test can also qualify. Before an investigation team is allowed to head into a dangerous area, the group must include at least 2 professionals who have passed the assessment. And Dia and I were just out collecting intel on the best place to hold the test.
We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all levels. Hopefully, they don't mind us borrowing their stomping ground for a bit. It'll only cost them a few smacks on the head.
Oh, so we just need to supervise, right?
That's right. Participant safety is our utmost priority. So we'll organize a group of capable personnel to take it in shifts.
We still need to figure out our testing metrics, though. Fighting is different from an actual exam, and there's no one right answer. Mercenaries like me, we all have our own style. That's not a problem in actual combat, but when it comes to teaching, we tend to stick too much to what we're used to.
Schlecht.
So, we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the experience, but also takes a more flexible approach in combat.
Und die sagen, jemand steht genau vor dir, überlass es mir. Ich helfe so gut ich kann. Na komm.
Yeah. Based on what you just described, the Traveler seems like the perfect person for the job.
Great.
Let's go.
Working with you is always a pleasure, Traveler. Smooth as butter on a steak.
Don't forget about compensation for the Traveler in Paimon, Dia. You agreed without doing the math first.
Ah, it's fine. We'll just split the funds Kale wrangled for us, 20-80. 10 for me, 10 for you, 80 for the 2 of them.
Wait, we're getting 80%?
Klingt ein bisschen viel. Danke für deine Großzügigkeit, dir.
Don't sweat it. We're just in charge of the long-term operations. You're the one setting the metrics for the whole thing. So I think we got the better end of the deal. We've talked about a partnership in the past, haven't we? Well then, consider this the perfect place to start.
Then I'll draw up a detailed overview of the compensation so it's clear for everyone.
That'd be great.
And don't worry, Miss Candace. About that piece of land you're leasing to the academia, the one used for grain storage, I managed to get them to agree to a 30% increase in their rent payments.
Oh, thank you. Those funds will go to fixing up some of the village facilities, which should make for a more comfortable experience when investigation teams stop there in the future. All right, we should finish up our arrangements for the combat test. Stop by our station when you're ready, Traveler.
See you soon.
Okay.
You sure are the beating heart of this operation, Kale. You brought the whole gang together.
Oh, no. I'm just doing what I can.
Bescheiden.
I still have so much to learn. So much work to coordinate.
Wie eh und je. Klein ist halt wirklich zu bescheiden. Punkt für dich aus.
But for now, let's just give it our all. You bet! We'll make the Fieldwise Center the best it can be!
In der Zentrale des Feldzentrums kannst du an entsprechenden Stellen mit Gefährten oder Mitarbeitern sprechen. Sich Herausforderungen stellen oder zugehörige Informationen dazu erhalten. Und beim Aufbau der Organisation, beim Aufbau der Organisation zu helfen. I see. Aber ich würde sagen, wir machen tatsächlich an der Stelle hier mal Schicht. Machen morgen weiter. Kriegen nach dem Plan? Kriegen nach dem Plan. Mit dieser herben Enttäuschung, dass wir hier echt wieder viel zu tun haben in diesem Event. Zurück ins Zelt. Peace.